A few years ago, I was working a night shift on a generic rehabilitation ward in an old hospital that since closed down. The ward was a long L-shaped corridor with the nurses' station situated at the bend. I was doing some paperwork at the nurses' station, and the other nurse on duty was on her break, sitting in the lounge at the end of the corridor. Out of nowhere, I heard this almighty crash from one of the bedrooms, and I shot straight up and started running towards it. My colleague was coming down the corridor towards me, as we had both assumed that the gentleman in one of the single beds had fallen out of the bed. The man in this room was still fast asleep in bed, and his sensor mat told us that he had not gotten up. In the middle of the room lay his bedside cabinet, face down on the ground. Further across from that, the drawer from it was against the floor, the wall across from where the cabinet usually faced. We didn't really know what to make of it, so I picked up the cabinet and put the drawer back in. We woke the man up and asked him if he had thrown it, but he was as confused as we were. Realistically, he couldn't have moved it anyway. It was quite heavy, and he was pretty frail, needing help to even mobilize. It's not possible that another patient had been in the room, as we did a round immediately after, and everyone was in bed. No one had been in the corridor prior to this happening. For the next few weeks, I felt really uncomfortable being in that room, even the day duties, and was so glad when the hospital closed down, as it meant I got to move to a brand newly built one.